the so-called Muslim Abdul Wahid, right? Tank Davis. Let me tell you what this guy said. See, he know what he's doing. See, Tank Davis has a big fan base. Ryan Garcia just did what he did. You know, what's happening with what happened with him and Haney. Now all of a sudden it's like, oh, wait, he did what? Right? Now with all the drug, him failing 2 drug tests. Okay? Not 1, but 2. People still talking about the B sample and that. Cool, we wait for the B sample, but he failed 2 drug tests. Now, he knows on top of that, if he speaks in Ryan's favor, oh, the Mexicans are gonna love him now. No, they won't. No, they won't. At the end of the day, this is exactly what I mean about ass kissing, about buck dancing, about being a fucking Sambo. Now, let me call out Tank Davis on some bullshit. Tank Davis has actually said, tell Clarissa to tell that bitch to shut the fuck up. Tell about she ugly as hell. She like Joanna, man. Okay, first things first. Muslims don't disrespect their women like that. Nah. Muslims ain't walk around rocking diamonds, cursing and swearing. I told you guys it's nothing but a fad, a phase, or whatever. A lot of times people go through different things in their life and they think trying to get related, all of a sudden, I got to find Christ or I got to find Allah or whatever, and they think that that's going to change their life or whatever. And then, and, they get over the hump or whatever it was, and then they forget about their so-called spirituality. So all that praying rituals and all that bullshit, I don't give a fuck. That doesn't change you. That's what it changed. The change has to be you. Now, he says all this about Clarissa simply because Clarissa said she felt like Tank got some type of personal issue with Devin, because he can't just accept the fact that Ryan Garcia, popped dirty twice. That's where all this shit came from. It wasn't nothing that Clarissa ain't really saying nothing about Tank, like trying to like really go out on him. But then that's why you heard that video where they said did you hear the comments that Tank said about you? That's why she said fuck Tank. That's why she said that, and people didn't understand that. Now let me show you where the buck dancing, the Sambo ass kissing bullshit, trying to suck up to the Mexican crowd comes in. See, he's trying to defend Ryan and then saying, yo, yo, it takes 72 hours, right? So it takes 72 hours for the test to come back. And yo, the same night that nigga was saying, his brother was saying, yo, Ryan gonna test dirty. His test gonna come out dirty and all this conspiracy theory shit, right? And yeah, he's trying to say basically, how would you know before the test come out and all that? Y'all dumbasses is the one saying, well, he shouldn't have been allowed to fight since he popped dirty. No. That's true, he shouldn't, but this is the thing. If they take the test the day before, okay, the next day, that's 24 hours, dumbass, not 72. The fight means, which means that the fight already happened. So your math is all fucked up, for one, and you sound stupid as fuck. 2, okay, when they test you, the day they test you, 2 days, let's say, okay, the results don't come back the same day that they test you, right? So that's what was different about Conor Benn's situation, because Eddie Hearn and them admitted they knew that he failed the test. Okay, that's different. They knew he failed the test. In this situation, for what we understand, it wasn't known that he had failed the test. He was tested the day before, the day of. But let's go back to when Tank Davis fought Ryan Garcia. He sat there, him and his coach said the same shit. He said the reason why he got Vada involved with Ryan is because he think Ryan probably juicing. He was like, what do you mean? He's like, because look how big he looked. He looked different. Like, look at him now versus before how he looked. Y'all know Ryan had a very skinny ass, like really skinny ass build and shit. And he was like, so either like he juicing or doing something. So that's why I'm getting Vada tested because I think he like juicing. I think he taking something. Oh, so when your little midget ass was fighting him, then all of a sudden he was taking something. Okay. They asked Calvin Ford the same shit. Calvin Ford said, plain and simple, yeah, yo, Look at him before and look at him now. And you tell me it's like he don't look different. Same thing people were saying about him before the Devin fight. Like, yo, dude got cut up and he's looking different. And okay. So why is it you thought he was juicing, but his shit came back clean against you? He pops dirty against Devin, but you just can't believe it. So now you go up this conspiracy theory that he was set up. Tank is doing nothing but sucking up to the Mexican fans. That's all this is. Hoping that they'll root for him going against Frank Martin or whatever. Man, you see, it's just something about these motherfucking Sambo-ass motherfuckers, man, that they got a lot of mouth about the wrong shit, and they don't have any shame, any pride, man. Like, they don't mind making fools out of themselves. You said that shit. And I'm pretty sure I can find the footage. All I got to do is go back, no, even for you guys, you can just type in a search of Tank Davis accuses Ryan Garcia of taking, of juicing before their fight or something like that. I'm sure it'll pop up. It'll pop up. I clearly remember him saying that shit. And I clearly remember Calvin Ford saying the same thing. But now, all of a sudden, nah, he ain't do nothing. They trying to set him up. It's a conspiracy theory. This is one of the reasons I'm nobody's fan and nothing. There's no genre of anything. I don't have favorites. My family's my favorite. People I love, those are my favorites. You guys, that's a part of the AZB family, you guys are my favorites. Fuck these other channels. Fuck these other fighters and these people. Like, for real. It's not too many stand-up people out there. It's just so many ass-kissing, let me go along and say whatever. Let me tell you something. My family's mixed. I know who the fuck I am. I know what I am. I don't do racist shit. I don't accept racist shit. I speak about whoever, whenever the fuck I want. And at the end of the day, you know what it comes down to? This is a sport. Okay? These are human beings. I don't know them personally. I don't trust any of them. I can only go by what I see and what I hear. That's all any of us can do. I'm not there to know what a person did. I'm listening to your responses. How in the fuck should I know, or another content creator know, or whoever, some fanboy know what the fuck somebody put in their body, when they put it in there, how it got hot? Well, I know that. I'm not the one who came out and discovered that he popped dirty. Vada did. So I'm repeating the news that he failed to test. Look at his responses. Look at how nonchalant he's acting. But then he comes on there with all that, fuck that. This fake ass Christian come telling y'all bullshit about how he's trying to save the kids, and that's why the people trying to fuck with him. Fuck these, they can suck my dick. Yeah, that's a real spiritual motherfucker for you, ain't it? No different from Gervanta Tank Davis with his fake Muslim ass, that bullshit. Man, please. And y'all fall for this shit because y'all are fans. Well, more power to you on that bullshit. But at the end of the day, you see, he's a fucking hypocrite, man. Because when, like I said, when he was going to fight him, now the thing is, don't get me wrong, he was smart for doing that. I'm not faulting him for doing that. What I'm saying, though, is he said he think Ryan is juicing. And he said, look at him before, look at him now. He looked different, yo. He got big and he, okay. He looked way bigger than Devin Haney. Okay? Yeah, he's more scoped at all that shit than what he was before. Okay, you had your suspicions and doubts. And guess what? The same way Ryan Garcia fans was talking shit about you. Oh, he's scared. Oh, why he trying to weight drain him? Oh, he this and that. He knows if he don't weight drain him, he'll lose. And he even said Ryan doesn't want to beat his, Ryan doesn't want to beat his body up to come down and make weight. You understand what I'm saying? He doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want to do that. So yeah, he think he's juicing. Ain't that what Ryan said out of his own mouth against Devin Haney? Fuck that, yo. I'm not gonna kill myself to make weight. That's what he said. I want to be strong for the fight. He told you I don't want to kill. I'm not gonna kill myself to make weight. Fuck that. You went up from 135. Now you at 140. And you talking about no. We know why we know why you did what you did. For the same, so you can get the result that you got, until you don't even care about being the fucking champion. Ain't it funny how all these motherfuckers be sucking off on Tim Bradley, but now that Tim Bradley spoke out against Ryan Garcia and saying the same shit I'm saying, now all of a sudden, oh man, he's just hating. He mad because Ryan, Ryan's better than him. Okay, right now all of a sudden, fuck his little bald-headed ass now, because he's speaking. Okay, what's common sense? And when his B sample come back dirty, and you stupid motherfuckers, well, he's not the only one. And let me tell y'all something. Some of the most racist fucking fans have spoken and opened their mouth about Ryan Garcia. There has been people that have actually came in comment sections and said, we don't give a fuck if you'd killed that nigga in the ring. Straight up. Fuck that motherfucker. Fuck that nigga, yo. King Ryan, all this goofy, sissy, dick-sucking shit, because that's what they are. Bunch of little sissies. They don't give a fuck. They're a bunch of TikTokers. They're a bunch of Instagrammers. They're not boxing fans. They're Ryan Garcia fans. Okay? Careful what you wish for, because that boy might go in there and fight somebody and die in the ring or out in the street, or anything could happen. And you know what? A person that killed him had the same exact attitude that you motherfuckers have. So, because Bill Haney made a stupid ass comment, y'all motherfuckers saying this goofy shit, I don't even give a fuck. And the thing is, we not even talking about two guys going in on the level playing field. We talking about somebody on steroids. You can kill somebody and don't be on nothing. So imagine, right, what could have happened. So, for me, and let me make this clear, I've knocked several fucking teeth out of people's mouth for making racist comments towards me. And yeah, I had my choice of words towards them while I was whooping that ass, but you know what I never responded with? Racism. Yeah. It's not who I am. So when you motherfuckers like to get in your feelings about things that I say, I don't give a flying fuck. Once again, my family's mixed. Some idiot came in my comment section. I told y'all already about that shit in the last video. And I'm like, idiot, you sound really stupid. And if you go through my videos, you feel like a real asshole after saying what you said. So all you did in your stupid ass comment was expose yourself for being a racist piece of shit. That's all these motherfuckers do. All the drama, all the ignorance. Once again, I get at everybody. Every fucking body. I don't give a fuck who you are. Care about your nationality. Fuck that got to do with anything. Or I can't talk about him or her. But you know what's funny? For all the people that hate Clarissa Shields, see, Tank Davis saying what he said, no, there's going to be a bunch of LOL, oh shit, yo, Tank funny. Yeah, they know that. Just like Baumgartner knew, if I hate on Shields, that's going to get more attention on me. Shit backfired on her though, right? Now, isn't it ironic that shit happened between her and Adrian, but Adrian and Tank are boys. See Adrian hanging around, sticking at his little pot-ass belly, that big dumb grin on his face, still always at somebody's fight, like I said, but he ain't got shit going on for himself. But they're always talking shit. But once again, hold up. Here's a black dude comes out of his face to be disrespectful to another black woman. You don't hear him talking that shit about nobody else that same way. Just like I said, how she caused all that sucking ass for Lomachenko, and that shit backfired. All that shit Deontay was talking about, Anthony Joshua, over here fucking buck dancing for the white man, and yeah, he signed with that same white man. And y'all seen me get at him. Y'all saw the thumbnail I put for Deontay, didn't you? And I wish one of you motherfuckers would play that racist shit with me. So like I said, I guess I'm racist towards black people too. Because I don't discriminate. I fuck everybody up. Y'all know that. So let's not get fooled with all of this stupid race shit. That's all a deflection to get away from what the truth is. So for Tank to say what he said, I bet you if somebody would have said, yo, your mama bald-headed, she ain't got no fucking hair, she like Gervanta, man, that bitch ugly. Oh, he'd be in his feelings, wouldn't he? And all Clarissa said was he think maybe Tank got something personal against Haney because it's like he's in denial, like he can't just accept the fact that the dude popped dirty. Nah, go talk to these motherfuckers at VADA. Talk to them and tell them that they're lying. See, these motherfuckers, they love to come up with these conspiracy theories. They love to make excuses when something goes wrong. But like I said, when Tank fought Ryan and the rehydration clause and all that, yeah, they was smart. They was really smart for doing that because, hey, it's common sense to me. Ain't no hard shit to figure out. Yeah, you're fighting a guy naturally much bigger than you are. He's going to rehydrate up, and it's like you're going to be in there fighting the fucking light heavyweight. But at the same fucking time, right, you were being hated on by the Ryan Garcia fans. Ryan was talking shit, talking about ain't nobody here for Tank. They here for me. This, that, I'm the ace. All this shit he was talking. Right. But you had suspicions about him. But now you're defending him. We know that you were just sucking ass. That's all. Just to get in good with the Mexican people. That's all. And because you do have some personal shit against Devin Haney. But at the same time, you know what? Just like, for example, him losing to Ryan, people automatically assume Devin Haney will lose to Tank, right? Y'all some fucking hypocrites. I can remember a conversation we was having, and I said, you know what's funny? All the people that Floyd beat, right? Like, example, Floyd never fought Vernon Forrest. They was like, yo, but what I'm saying is just because Floyd beat Shane, beat Shane don't mean he could beat Vernon Forrest. I said, man, I understand your point, but bottom line, I have no reason to think Vernon Forrest will beat Floyd, other than one of those things where shit just happens. But otherwise, I go with Floyd. So I understand the pointless point that you're trying to make, but for that to be the case, and also they was like, he never fought Lara, he never fought Amir Khan, he never fought Kell Brook. I said neither did Pacquiao. So what is your point? And they were all in the same division at the same time. So what is your point? Yeah, I could bring up some more names. You know what I'm saying? Then there's people that Pacquiao fought that Floyd fought. There's people that Floyd fought that Pacquiao didn't fight the same way. So your point is what? Yeah, but Pacquiao won more titles in more divisions, right? But he lost to Floyd. Your point is what? So every point that I'm making is not in defense of Floyd. It's the logic and the truth of what we're talking about. I done said, fuck Floyd. I don't know this motherfucker personally. I'm talking about the truth. Okay? But now all of a sudden, just because Floyd beat Shane doesn't mean that he'll beat Vernon Forrest. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. And that's why I said fighters got to fight each other so you know. But at the same time, I don't see any of them motherfuckers having anything that Floyd couldn't handle. None of them. None of them. Okay. Just like Amir Khan had 3 losses, was a former 3-time champion. Andre Berto, 3 losses, former 3-time champion. It doesn't matter which one of them Floyd would have fought. He fought Berto. If he would have fought Khan, who has no fucking chin whatsoever, if he would have fought Khan, after he beat Khan, it would have still been an excuse. Oh, but if they'd have fought 3 years ago, no matter what the man does, it's going to be a fucking excuse. Even to the point where it's some rumor that he's been kidnapped in Dubai and all that, right? And y'all believe he was kidnapped. And it's not on the news or nothing. But y'all believe this shit because him and Tank, they at odds and it's some shit going on. But y'all really believe that shit. And y'all believe that if Floyd was kidnapped, that was the words. He was kidnapped in Dubai. Y'all think Leonard Ellaby, nobody would, y'all think the American embassy wouldn't get involved. They just go and let Floyd, like, are y'all that stupid? Are y'all that stupid? Because first of all, to kidnap someone, I would believe guns was involved, and yeah, it's some illegal shit going on. We going, nah, man, you owe us money. Y'all are some stupid motherfuckers out there. Y'all believe anything these people tell y'all. The truth don't register with y'all, but dumb shit does. Okay. Anyway, so with that being said, like I said, once again, that don't mean he could beat him because he beat him. But yet, because Haney lost to Ryan, he automatically loses to Tank too, right? Now, that may be true. He just might beat Devin. Now, if Devin can bounce back, and like I said, he hasn't been like really like any real like permanent damage that's going to stay with him, you never know. He might be sharper. Correct the mistakes that he made. Like, see, for example, you see that uppercut that dropped Berlinga? Did y'all see the breakdown that I did between Mac and what's his name? Lorenzo Hunt and bare knuckle boxing? What did I tell you he did with the high guard? And he turned, leaning forward. When you do that, the elbows are open. Okay, that's more than enough room for a fucking glove for a hand to come through. And they don't have gloves on. And that's what he got dropped by. Okay? That's what Deontay Wilder and Malik Scott was trying to get Parker to do. Was lean forward with his chin over his knee, whether he had a high guard or not. But bottom line, once he does that, he wanted to shoot the uppercut. But Parker kept shooting that feet. He was faking with the jab to the body. He would just throw it because once he does it, Wilder will react to it. And once he react, he come up top with the overhead. You understand what I'm saying? Well, Devin Haney with the high guard, I'm sitting there watching the fight, and I told you, I'm in there going, like, damn, Ryan, he's done. Knock him the fuck out. I wanted Devin to win the fight, but he was done. And I'm seeing he doesn't have enough power in his shots. He has nothing to, like, really hurt Ryan. He was okay. But now we know one was juiced to the gills and the other one was feeling the effects of being drained. But y'all don't think like that, because why? For y'all that get it, you get it. But for those who are too stupid to understand that, due to a lack of not ever being a fighter ever in your life at no point in time, or just being biased as fuck, that's what I'm sure. If you look at Devin had nothing on them punches. He had nothing, and Ryan still couldn't knock him out. And he had nothing. Nothing. Ryan was even looking tired in that motherfucker. And I'm like, yeah, you see what happens? Ryan himself, all the antics and the missing weight and not caring about the title and all that. See, when we talk about legacy, we talk about how many championships somebody won. No, he's just about, I want to fight when I want to fight, and I want to fight whoever I want to fight. Now with this situation going, right, Jim Lampley has changed his stance on Ryan. Tim Bradley, he's changed his stance. A lot of people are. Even Robert Garcia spoke about it. He said Ryan Garcia fans are not boxing fans. Same thing I've been telling you. They're just, they don't even care. Somebody could die in the ring. They don't care. They're Ryan Garcia fans, not boxing fans. Yeah. So I guess Robert Garcia is racist too. We're all just racist. We can't have an opinion. We can't have common sense to understand what's what. And bottom line, people don't have no problem always. Oh yeah, man. Bernard Hopkins said he never let a white boy beat him, and y'all keep bringing that shit up. The Darrell brother that supposedly said it to Caleb Plant, and then Devin Haney saying that shit. And, yeah, right. And I remember somebody said in the comment section of a different video that somebody, I forgot what it was. What it was like, might have been Fight Hype or something, because that's the only stuff I really watch. Like the but the comment was Ryan said, Haney said he'd never let a white boy beat him. All this ha little childish shit. White boy just beat him, and I'm like, so what? Ryan think he's white now, or y'all think Ryan is white? No. Yeah, because he got pale skin. Y'all think he's white? Is that what you think? It's crazy. It's crazy because white people are not Mexicans. Just saying. It's so funny to me, man, how stupid people can be. And y'all carry shit inside of y'all to where it makes you bitter. And you come on here like little pussies typing all this tough shit on your little keyboards, knowing that knowing you're your little comfort of your own little spot. You'll probably never see the people you're talking shit to. I see these little cowards do this kind of shit out here. You be in the gym and somebody in the gym knowing damn well they're hours and hours away from the people that did. Oh, suck my dick, you cocksucker. Look what he wrote. And I'm just like, I did tell a guy the other day, man, yo, you finished with this machine or what, bro? Oh, just finish this set, because I've been over here. Here. I done did 5 machines. You still sitting here. I need this machine. Like, seriously. Okay. Sitting there, Snapchat. I mean, you motherfuckers. Like, this is the world we live in now. Everybody's in the gym with their fucking face buried in their phone. Then they can't figure out why after 3-4 months of working out, their bodies still look like melted fucking ice cream. Because they don't fucking work out. They go to the gym to socialize. All this goofy shit that's going on now. So these people, their hearts aren't into anything. They just go with the flow. Whatever's happening, what they doing over there? Okay, cool. I want to do that too. Everything is social. Like, you remember when we grew up playing video games, man? The socializing came because you had people in your house, right? Your friends over there. Y'all got the controllers and shit, man, and y'all going back and forth, whatever. And all this fucking, every time you play a game now, somebody got to be in your ear talking shit to you, and you talk like goofy shit. Stupid, goofy shit. Like, no, like a bunch of little kids. Everything is just so different now. So, like, I don't know what it is, but it's like being immature is the new end thing. Being ignorant. Grown ass men don't even have men voices. They sound like little kids and shit. They don't even know how to. I ain't trying to be funny. I'm being real. I remember one time I was watching a Tank Davis fight, and they was asking him something, and I think it's beautiful because he was stuttering and having a hard time speaking, right? And people in the fucking comment section was just like, yo, this nigga sound punch drunk and shit, yo, what the fuck, blah, 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 right? All these different comments that they was making fun of his speech, right? Ain't it funny, though, how, and I'm not saying all the motherfuckers had to change their heart, but ain't it funny how all of a sudden when you become the new hot shit, people wave the white flag, and if you can't beat them, join them. But yet, you got a guy like Jeff Mayweather. A lot of time when he's talking, he stutters a lot. Floyd Mayweather Sr. stutters a lot when he talks. And, if you listen to Evander Holyfield when he talks, he stutters a lot, and it's like he can't stick to a point. Like, he's trying to make one point, and he just kind of bounces back and forth with what he's trying to say before he finally, like, get it out, And what I'm saying is people make fun of every situation, whether it's a person that just have bad grammar, whether it's somebody who don't have a real education and was never really taught too much, whether it's a person who has a disease or illness, they don't give a fuck. They just talk shit. That's all these people do. They just come on people channels just to hear somebody talk shit. That's it. And they always talking about something and making fun of something from behind their little keyboards. This is where people need to understand. I don't give a fuck if you have 100,000 subscribers, 300,000, cool. You're not getting 300,000 views every video. People log on to your shit, and a lot of people log on and forget that they subscribe to you. They forget that they've subscribed. And what happens is you're sitting up here trying to cater. You're trying to grow. YouTube is putting that pressure on you. So they do all these super chats and lives. And I sometimes catch people see it. I keep my ear to the streets because we all doing the same type of thing. But I know there's a lot of bullshit out there. And people know that a juicy lie sounds far more in gossip, sounds far better than the truth. The truth is boring. So this is why you see people do documentaries on somebody's life, and people that's still alive is like, nah, I don't like what they did. That shit wasn't even true. That never happened. I was there. That scene when they did this and this, no, I was there. And they changed it, whatever. They thought it would be more appealing if they went this direction instead of the truth or whatever. And that's what people do in life. Just because somebody called a series a reality show, you think it's real reality. Bullshit, man. You guys, stop falling for everything. So it's just like I told you guys, man, when Tank Davis called him, he all of a sudden becomes a Muslim. And, he just became okay. So motherfucker, if you're not used to paying your own rent, motherfucker, and you move out of your parents' apartment, I bet your ass better learn how to pay your fucking rent, or you're gonna be right back home with mommy and daddy. every fucking thing is some long, drawn-out process. No, when your heart is into something, you do it. Okay, I settled down with you. We're going to get married, blah, blah, blah. That's that. No more no games, no on the sides, none of that shit. Simple. So if you can't stop something cold turkey, well, hey, that's your problem. And I'm not saying that ain't nobody expecting anybody to be perfect at all times. No, ain't nobody saying like somebody, it's not about being judgmental. It's about when somebody's just being a fucking fraud. And yet y'all don't even care that they're frauds. You just like that person. I remember when I told you guys, Rolly Romero wasn't elite. Rolly Romero had heart to fight Tank because how small Tank's natural small size. He thinks that it's going to be an easy win. That's where his confidence comes from. Tank knows how to fight, so Tank will get on the back foot when he needs to. He'll come forward when he needs to. He'll give you different looks. A guy like Pitbull just comes forward. Okay, that's all he does is come forward. You see how easily he was able to fuck up Rolly Romero? But wait, notice how LOL, ha 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 ha, King Ryan, yeah, King Ryan. Right? Don't worry, King Ryan. I lied to my girl and told her I had to work. I'm just going to be on my knees in the parking lot by your car waiting for you to come out the building, all sweaty and sour, with my mouth wide open. But notice how when Rolly lost to Pitbull, now people, don't get me wrong, every fighter has people that don't like them. But notice how nobody made a big deal out of Rolly. But remember when Rolly was going to fight Tank and everybody was like, yo, you got to love Rolly, yo, Rolly this, Rolly that. And remember, Rolly fought Jackson Marinez, and he had one lackluster fight after that. Then he fought Tank, and without him doing anything, y'all thought he was gonna beat Tank. People were like, I ain't gonna lie, I think he's gonna beat Tank. All of a sudden, y'all wanted him to beat Tank, and then all of a sudden, Tank goes in there and he stops him, and Rolly gives one of the most stupidest excuses I ever heard. I was winning the fight. I was winning every round, and he caught me with a good shot. That's all that happened. He caught me with a lucky punch. Oh, now it's a lucky punch, right? Okay. You guys are on top of your game. You've never been better. You're in the best shape of your life, blah, blah, blah. Biggest fight of your career. You lose, and it's an excuse. Okay. He let a lot of people down. He lost to Tank because people wanted to see Tank lose. Now, isn't it funny how after that people turned their backs on Rolly? And he running around talking about rematch, whatever. Then he goes in there with Barroso, and Tony Weeks, dumbass, basically just robbed Barroso because Barroso was digging that ass, and he was in no danger of being knocked out, hurt, stopped, none of that, and he stops the fight, right? He was gifted a decision. Y'all ain't make no big deal about that shit like y'all did when Haney beat Lomachenko. And all these motherfuckers that turned, all of a sudden, man, I ain't gonna lie, when I watched the fight back, I see it different. And that's how I know a lot of people never saw the fight. They were just going by what people were saying. They're in the comment section talking, your stupid ass didn't even see the fight. No, you didn't. And then when they go watch the fight, now you feel so different. No, see, there's no such thing as a close fight, but he was robbed. No, stupid. You can't rob somebody if the fight was that close. So all of that bullshit that was being said, right? Nobody made no big fucking deal about that shit. When Barroso got robbed, people talked about it and it died. Just like they talked about it, all the content creators and people in the comment section, whatever, for that, but it died. Man, they started a fucking Justice for Lomachenko channel. And I remember one in the family told me, and I'm like, really? I wasn't even shocked. But it was funny when I saw that shit. I said, wow. I seen Paulie Malignaggi, Ellie Setback, all these different people was part of that bullshit. I said, wow, ain't that some shit? Right? But all of a sudden, this man goes in there and pops dirty, and somehow he's innocent. P. Diddy paid for this shit. He set it up. Him and the Haney set me up and all that. I'm like, do y'all not hear this retarded motherfucker talking? Do y'all not hear the same shit? So Diddy has something to do with this now. And y'all overlooking all the shit that's coming out of his mouth. Like he's not actually saying this shit. But listen, at the end of the day, I'm going to tell y'all this. For the shit that came out of Tank's mouth about Clarissa Shields, for the simple fact that these so-called men getting their feelings and act like a bunch of divas and always worrying about a fucking, like, just petty shit. Nobody said nothing. She ain't said nothing bad about that dude. She ain't said nothing bad about him. There's no loyalty. Just like I said, even for Adrian Broner to feel the way he did about Baumgartner, but those dudes' names that he mentioned, you putting their business out there as well. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, but here it is. So easy to be disrespectful to each other. This is exactly my point. Even when fucking idiots come in my comment section trying to argue about Terrence Crawford, I don't give a fuck. You saying what you saying, and I'm saying what I'm saying. You can have your opinion. You don't even have to agree with it. I don't give a fuck, but don't tell me I'm wrong for the way I fucking feel about something when I know if I was in Jerron Boots in his shoes, I know how I would feel. If I was in David Benavidez's shoes, I know how the fuck I would feel. I've been your mandatory for 3 fucking years and your bitch ass scared to fight me. I tell you what, since you don't want to fight me in the ring, let's fight here at the press conference. Right here. No, don't act tough. Come around that thing so I can kick your little ass. Why the fuck? No. If you was in that position, you'd be feeling the same way. But no. You sit back and act like nobody is supposed to say anything. I told y'all plain and simple. If you listen to Shakur Stevenson, the most he ever said about Lomachenko, the most he ever said was, I mean, I think that was a bitch move for him to not want to fight me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm saying, like, but like, other than that, I ain't never had no problem with Lomachenko. Anybody else, any other black fighter, that nigga's a straight bitch. I never seen a bitch ass nigga like that. Nigga's a bitch, yo. Nah, you don't talk to George Kambosos like that. You don't talk to Lomachenko like that. It's something, and you heard me make these same points before. It's something about us as black folks. It's just so easy, and I'm not talking about because somebody is actually deliberately doing something fucked up. I mean, when it comes to that, I don't give a fuck who you are. I'm saying it's the type of shit where they just it's just a negative energy. It's a negative type of, see, let me tell you something. And you notice this, right? When Americans fight, black or white, Americans don't say shit like, we got a whole lot of Americans that's going to ride with us. They don't say that shit. I remember Bernard Hopkins when he was about to fight against Felix Trinidad, and he made a comment like something about, I think we got enough Americans on our side to go against them Puerto Ricans. And I'm like, okay, so the way I see it, and this is before YouTube was even in existence, the way I see it, you about to fight Trinidad. Yeah, the Puerto Rican fans are going to be on his side, no doubt. Here's the fucked up part, though, for you, Bernard. The Americans aren't going to be on your side. And in fact, there'll probably be more Latinos in the crowd than Americans. It's something about us that we just don't support each other. I'm not talking about the fraud shit. I'm not talking about you that's like me. I can't root for a fraud. I just can't. But I mean, it's just something with us where we just can't do anything and get along. We can't be respectful about nothing. We can't, everything just has to be more personal. Like, you'll fight a guy, a black fighter will fight a guy, and a black fighter will get to the point where he'll completely disrespect another black fighter. Talk about his mama, talk about his wife. I mean, it's a lot of personal shit, but they won't do that to somebody of another ethnicity. Straight up. The only reason Deontay Wilder did that shit to Tyson Fury with the accusations is because he got his ass whooped and he wasn't man enough to just say he lost. And he'd rather the people think he was cheated than admit that, nah, man, Fury just fucked me up. So at the end of the day, remember, before all of that, oh, it's easy to make, see, when the best want to fight the best, it's easy. We made this fight in no time. Remember that? Right. And the funny thing is, and this is why I say he's a fraud as well. Because let me make this crystal clear for those who have short memory or those who just stuck on stupid. Deontay Wilder wasn't talking no black this, black that, black history, black this, black African war. He wasn't talking none of that shit up until he got his ass kicked by Fury. And you can go back and pull up any fucking Deontay Wilder video. You don't hear him speaking about black people and all. You did not hear him making them stand for black people and speaking up for us as a unity. None of that shit. And in this business, this is how you help each other make money, by fighting each other. That's what you do. So, he gets beat by Fury. You chose to shut out two black-skinned brothers, Anthony Joshua and Dillian White. You told Dillian White you'll freeze him out for 2 years. You text him that shit. Okay? You pretended you wanted to fight AJ, but admitted to Tyson Fury. You tweeted that shit, that you turned down a whole lot of money to fight him because you were a man of your word. You would have made a whole lot more money fighting AJ. See, you got so into your feelings about Fury that you forgot you was exposing yourself one way, trying to expose Fury. So what you end up doing, you shut the two black men out. You fire your black coach. Keep the white dude that basically sat there and watched the fucking hands get wrapped, that you claim had an egg weight and had no padding. Now, all of a sudden, you go through all this wanting to take pictures with the African stuff on and wanting to look like some warrior, but you can't even fucking walk to a ring with a 40-pound vest on. We run uphill with a 50-pound fucking vest on. We run up steps with a 50-pound fucking vest on. You understand what I'm saying? So now all of a sudden, because you got beat, right? You got beat by this same white dude that you shut two other black dudes out for. Yeah. Now all of a sudden we shall overcome, grand rising and all this shit, because you got your ass whooped by this white dude. But you and your fan base was sucking Fury off like, yeah, man, you know when the best want to fight, the best is easy, man. Yeah, we made this fight in no time. Yeah, and this and this and this. You wished nothing but bad shit on Anthony Joshua. You always had something negative to say. You became a straight bitch when y'all was face to face, though. I wish nothing but the best. It's good seeing him. I ain't seen him. It's good as being in the same room with him. It's been a long time. What happened to all that? Why you ain't tell him I can see the fear in your eyes while you was sitting there? You talked all that shit afterwards when you should have been focused on Parker. But bottom line, this is what I'm saying. Him talking this black shit was to his fucking convenience. And I've been saying this shit for years. How dare you idiot racist motherfuckers come up with some, I find it weird you only bringing up Mexicans. Ass kissing motherfuckers. Fuck you. Fuck you think you are. But that's just what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Fraudulent shit. So no, I'm not going to support you using blackness for your own fucking convenience because you got your ass kicked. Now all of a sudden, what can I do to get more fans behind me? Because my star power is not what I thought it was. So now all of a sudden you so into blackness. Man, stop that bullshit, man. Stop that bullshit. Stop that bullshit. So this is exactly what I'm saying. It's just something about us. And let's be real. He act like he has such a hatred towards Anthony Joshua. But yet, you see this same bald-headed white guy that you claim tried to commit attempted murder. Because that's what that is. Attempted manslaughter, attempted murder. Take your pick. See him. He yells, "Bomb squad!" You over there. Going to smile and shit. Walk over there with your little turban and shit. Hug him, then slap your little bird-ass chest. And I'm just like, Wow. So before he even jumped on the bandwagon with Eddie Hearn, y'all, he already showed you some fucking two-faced shit by doing that right there. And after that little incident, he had a separate video when Fury wasn't in front of him and said he gonna go to his grave knowing that man cheated. So let me get this straight. That motherfucker tried to kill me. He tried to take my life in the ring. And you said it out your own mouth. But you gonna forgive him. AJ ain't never did nothing to you. And all you did was try to shit on AJ. And say he was buck dancing for the white man. And all of a sudden you ran to that same white man. So what does that make you? If he's a Sambo, what does that make you? And I told y'all, they're not Uncle Tom's, because Uncle Tom was the one trying to fucking free. He was trying to look out for the slaves and trying to. Sambo was the fucking opposite. That's why people use the term Uncle Tom. I'm like, people been saying that shit wrong forever, and it's obvious they don't know the story. That's why you don't hear me call people Uncle Toms. That's why I call them Sambo. Sambo was the head nigga in charge. That's who Sambo was. Remember on Life, boss, he ain't working, right? That type of mentality. Even though, you know, he was just mad at the dude in the movie and they was bullshitting going back and forth. But yeah, that's, you know, he like the one with the gun. You know what I'm saying? That was over there. I ain't nice like boss. I slap the black off your ass. Yeah, that's Sambo. You keep all these niggas in charge and you do what I tell you. Now you do what I say like a good boy. You got my good graces. That's what, yeah. Sambo was the house, was the house nigga. Okay? He was the head nigga in charge. Okay? Not Uncle Tom. That's why people don't know that story. They don't even know what they're talking about. And that's what I mean about people going through life repeating shit. Don't even know the truth, don't care about the truth, but they say shit like they know so much. Tank Davis he's officially done some sellout shit. And like I told you, I don't have no personal and no emotional attachment to none of these motherfuckers. So I don't really give a fuck what happens to any of them. When they win, they lose, they lose. Some people have a better attitude than others. But I mean, you know, this is the kind of shit where and this is why I say the power of having your father in your life, and him not just being a paycheck or he's in prison or dead or something. No, you see the importance, right? This is why these dudes don't know how to respect women. This is why these women don't know how to respect men, because most of them fucking grew up without a father. That's real shit. The men and the females, most of them grew up without a father in their life. The daddy don't live with them. Some of the daddies might be in their life, visitation and shit like that. But I mean, no, it's not the same thing. It's just not. There's no family structure there. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit I'm saying. That's why. I remember years ago, Naughty by Nature made that song Ghetto Bastard. And Tretch said, I never knew my dad. Motherfuck the fag. See, that type of mentality, I remember when I heard that line and I said, I don't know his father. I don't know what type of man his father was. I heard him tell the story. I know them. I met them. I met Tretch several times. I'm not friends with the nigga. I don't even know. Okay. I don't want to dig up no worms. Ain't no real history between us. But yeah, anyway, yeah, and like I told you, I don't use that word in a good way. That's why, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, that mentality right there. That mentality. That's why the family structure is important for anybody. And basically, years ago, decades ago, you heard the man is the head of the household. Not no more. All this feminine shit going on. Women independent. I don't need no nigga to take care of me. I don't need no fucking nigga in my life. I can do what I want to do until it's time for them to get married. Then they want the man to pay all the bills. And then I'll grace you with my presence. That's the shit they say. Where's the family structure at? Now people are marrying based on how much money you make. Oh, high value, low value shit. It's a mindset. So yeah, when you heard me saying Keith Thurman going out like a straight bitch because he's responding to Clarissa Shields but ignoring Jerron Ennis. But this generation is so pussy that they don't see what's wrong with that. Just saying, yo. And, you know, the fact of the matter is y'all don't have a problem with expressing a hatred towards people. Not because of nothing they did to you, but because they're confident in themselves. And then y'all talk about how they like to talk shit. Who talk more shit than Riley Romero? Who talk more shit than Tyson Fury, Conor McGregor, Mike Perry? Who the fuck talk more shit than them? But y'all, oh, you gotta love them. When Shields talk shit, oh man, this bitch thinks she all that. Yeah, and you black motherfuckers alike, y'all same way. But you see, they don't call women no more. They call them bitches, thoughts, hoes. Women walk around calling themselves bitches. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm not shocked. Everything changes. Everything. Case in point, y'all. This disrespect, all this dramatic bullshit, this is soft sissy type shit. I remember Mike Tyson was trying to play this fucking outrage role when he's about to fight Holyfield. Talk about Holyfield was talking shit about him. He said the same thing about Larry Holmes. And Holyfield was like, he said, I said this and that. I didn't. But we got to fight anyway. Point is, we got to fight anyway. So I'm focused on the fight. I'm not worried about what he talking about. And Mike did all that. Why? Because Mike felt like he needed every psychological advantage he could possibly get to beat Holyfield, and it backfired. Now he beat Holmes, but basically, you know, Holmes, I remember what Holmes said about him, and he was saying like his image, the type of shit that he does, the way, you know, he carried himself. He wasn't wrong about what he was saying about Mike Tyson. The problem was people loved Mike Tyson for the wrong reasons. You understand? Now, aside from the way he was destroying people in the ring, I don't see how you love somebody for that. I can see you, okay, yo, that's my favorite fighter, which I don't have a favorite fighter. You know, there's some people I just like more than others, but, you know, I don't, and I say that because even if I want you to win, if you lose, I don't give a fuck. You know, it is what it is. But at the same time, this is my point, y'all, with that. When you start talking that kind of shit, and you trying to build some fake, like, you know, I remember, what's his name? Rashad Evans was doing that shit with John Jones. John Jones like, yo, I don't even know what this dude beef is with me. He just talking. No, Rashad Evans, one, I feel like he was jealous because he wanted to be seen the way people saw John Jones. He was on his way to being a big star. And the one thing I said about Rashad Evans for a long time, I said I think he should fight at 205 because these heavyweights, like, he was coming in like 220, 224, and these guys, he was fighting at like 250, 260, and it took more of a toll on him being smaller, and especially like the fact that he wrestled, he had that wrestling style, and he was able to beat some of them, but some of them he couldn't beat simply because they were just too big, not because they were more skilled. And I feel like he should have, you know, stayed at 205 in order to, you know, really be at his best. But bottom line, when it was time for him to fight John Jones, I felt like John Jones was going to fuck him up, and that's what happened. And he did all this, yo, you know what I'm talking about. You like, every time they bring up something, but they don't want to detail what the beef is. They keep saying, you know what it is. You know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what you did. Man, you fake, man. All. And I'm like, okay, but he's not saying anything, and he did all of that, and then got his ass kicked bad. Rampage Jackson, he is another guy that a lot of times when he fights, he has this like, he would have this like it's like he's always trying to intimidate somebody. You know what I'm saying? He try to like he's some crazy man or something. John Jones kicked his ass the same way, and I remember people was talking shit about John Jones. Why? Because he just beat two guys that's, you know, cemented their name in this sport, legends in this sport of MMA, and then all of a sudden John Jones kept going. Oh, this fucking black motherfucker think he this and this, black that, yeah, right. Then all of a sudden it just got to the point where John Jones it was just undeniable. You know, he had issues with the law, different things that happened with him, and just stupid shit that he was getting in, you know. But guess what? This is just the way the world works. But I don't support fraud shit. I don't respect that shit Tank Davis did. You know, I don't. I know when you open your mouth about somebody, if they do know something about you that you don't want people to know, but they know it, oh, they'll say it about you. So it is what it is. But my whole thing is like, my whole thing with what Tank did is some bitch sissy shit. And especially the fact you walk around here slapping your ass and slapping your hips and shaking your ass like a fucking woman. And you sitting there talking about she like Gervanta, man. Who the fuck do you look like? You understand what I'm saying? I mean, that was some real zesty shit you was doing. You know what I mean? So, just saying. And he turns around and does that, and it's like, okay. You don't care about your legacy either. You just care about the money. That's all that is. Because basically, Tank's at a point where he got everybody thinking he'll beat all these guys the same way. Either way, so it doesn't matter if he fight them or not, which is a stupid way of thinking. I don't know where that dumbass shit comes from, but I actually do know where it comes from. In all honesty, I do know where it comes from. But, you know, the thing with Broner is he got nothing going on in his boxing career. He's always talking shit and trying to ride somebody's coattail and run his mouth about other people. But it's like, what the fuck do you got going? When is your next fight? When are you going to fight again and fight somebody that's a high caliber fighter and win? All you ever do is talk shit. I'll beat that boy ass. I'll knock that motherfucker out. I'll do this. I know you say all that and then don't fight nobody. So where's the respect at now? I don't give a fuck what you did in the past. That was then. All right, what you doing now? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just talking. So that's not respectable there. You know, he couldn't wait to clown Devin for losing and talk shit about him and Bill, but like, we seen you get your ass whooped by Marcos Maidana, so what you ha-haing about? We seen what Pacquiao did to you. We seen what Sean Porter did to you. Yeah, we seen what Mikey Garcia did. We seen all that. We watched you lose to Pacquiao, then they go, I beat that boy. Everybody know I beat that boy. I came from nothing. Water and cornflakes. Oh, yeah, excuses. Every time you lost, excuse. Nobody could tell you nothing. We saw you ripping up money, flushed it down the toilet. We saw you take money out of fucking out of the cash, little feedback shit from the register, you know, at Walmart, and then throw the money in there, talk about y'all was done. No, fucking, I'm AB. I don't need that fucking change. You need it now, don't you? So yeah, people clown you for making stupid ass decisions. But as soon as you see something, you jump and start talking as if you're better than that. Or if you got more class or more sense to do that. You don't know how to maneuver your shit through. Boxing's supposed to have been your craft, man, and you fucking choked and you blew your own career. And when I said Adrian Broner was done 2 fucking years ago, I had people talking about, but nah, AZB, I think he still got it because, I know, okay, that's all cool, what you think, but I know what I see in this dude, what I think. Was I lying? Yeah. Nothing going on in his fucking boxing career, but always got something to say about other fighters. And then here go motherfuckers who want to put their 2 cents in on something because they're fanboys, like it's going to change anything. It changes nothing. So yeah, I just wanted to get this whole, just get this little situation, you know, wanted to speak on these videos about what I saw because it's crazy. It's just crazy. And let me just say this too. Okay, and the reason why I'm emphasizing right now on black fighters and black people in general who associate themselves with these people is because when something does go wrong and they want to sit there and talk about how black people need to stick together and how black people get treated, I just sit back and look at how we treat each other. And like I said, I'm not talking about somebody that's a fraud, somebody that's out here doing foul shit. No, I'm talking about y'all motherfuckers get mad at fighters because they want to fight another fighter. Ain't it funny how y'all said, what's wrong with Baumgartner wanting to fight Shields, the best supposed to want to fight the best. But then when you say Boots want to fight Crawford and I want to see that fight, oh man, but what? He ain't gonna fight Boots. Oh, he don't have to fight Boots? Oh, but Baumgartner stabbed Shields in the back and used her name for clout. She never wanted that fucking fight anyway. I don't give a fuck what she accomplished that. Yeah, she became undisputed. Okay, great. You're 30 fucking pounds lighter. Okay? In your weight class than Shields. So, you know what I mean? Where's the material at? Hey, it's okay for her though. But not Boots. Newsflash. You don't have to be a champion in order to fight another guy that is a champion. You got to be number one contender or mandatory. Well, at least way back when it meant something. Don't mean nothing now. It doesn't mean anything now. And once again, like I told you guys, when a fighter sit there and tell you I'm at a point that I can do whatever the fuck I want to do, I don't care nobody feel. I don't care what they think. I care what they say. Fuck them. Who's he talking about? You. And then you got some idiots talking shit like, motherfucker, you don't know who I am, obviously. Talking about race. Nah, everybody get it from me. Everybody. Well, anyway, y'all, talk to me in the comment section. Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hate out of people, and I will catch y'all on the next video.